to have all screenshots. I think I haven't made for animation, so I think I will put it a bit later. Okay, so I think we can start with an overview of all screenshots. I think I haven't made for animation, so I think I will put it a bit later. Yeah, I just wanted to show that I think we can start with an overview of all screenshots. Oh, sorry. Sorry. That was a YouTube link that updated. So yeah, we can start. We can start with overview. So if Zara, you're okay with it, we can start with you, for example, and then go on with people who will come in, I suppose. So how's your work? Yesterday I checked your Blender file and I dropped you some things that, like, I managed to make a given texture for that and it worked good. So we won't have problems with that with the final render. Yeah, the only thing that I had problem with was that small holes in the model. I suppose this is because it's complex, and yeah, we see them here. And I think, yeah,
Are you sharing?
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Without you, I will be like black screen. Okay, so I'm sharing right now, yeah?
Yes.
So I just went to this Spoke test file where I placed two versions that I've made yesterday, checking the model. And yeah, I just wanted to show those small holes like that. They appear, and I think we have them here, or maybe not. They appear because the model is complex and it has many polygons, and when it comes from Rhino optimized as a mesh, or when we start to, here we have these holes, yeah, those that appeared too big for me. So, or when we start to optimize a model in Blender, we need to check if we don't have those appearing because of optimization, because this model has these complex surfaces, and yeah, those things appear with optimization stage. So the thing we need to check is the moment when they appear. It can come from Rhino or it can be optimization. So
yeah.
it's from
If
Rhino.
you look at your the pink model, it's not there for some reason, the hole. I'm thinking, is it optimization or is it a material? Oh no, it is there.
Yeah, here. But did you optimize the model in Blender?
No, I did not.
No. So I suppose it comes from Rhino. We need to check how we export the model. And one of the ways to do it, is it mesh from the starts or not?
Yes, it's mesh.
It's a mesh, yeah. So the mesh, because the polygons in Blender, if we check, they look like they are optimized. We'll just check the Blender file. When we look at it with wireframe, they look like they are optimized. So you have those like small polygons, but they are not triangulated and they are not like a classic mesh. I don't know. It is generated that way, right? One of the ways to get rid of this is to sorry. My laptop. Yeah, that's because I'm here. It stops working when I'm in complex model in Hubs. So there are two versions to do that. First one is better, is to make more detailed, like more complex model in Rhino, so that it doesn't have those holes, more polygons here, but then we import it to Blender and we optimize it here and just check if we don't have those holes appearing. This is the first version. This is the better version because, like, if you have this workflow proper, you won't have problems with other models. You just know how to work with it. The second version is if you have this, like, final model of your final version of your model. You can make things like that. So we just need, there is a fill tool in Blender. If I press tab and go to edit mode, yeah, we have ways to select these edges, and I just select edges like manually, and you need to be patient. I select 3 edges, for example, and press F, and it develops. Yeah, you see, it develops polygons.
Surface, yeah.
Yeah, but it is like you need to find all the holes and you need to fill them and to check if it works properly. And like you prepare this version of the model, it is not optimized workflow. But in case you love it and everything is okay with it and you want to make this, you can just invest some time to get rid of those and it would work perfectly.
Yeah. So I hope there are not many holes.
I think those are the biggest. You just can check. Actually, maybe for this time, you can just make those. And yeah, I don't see other. I saw those because I started to make this UV texture, and they appeared, like I just noticed them during that work. So maybe it's just best way to do that right now, so that you get rid of those. But yeah, for the next time, it's better to have something like more polygons in it, high resolution, and then we optimize it in Blender and just checking if we don't have those. Because even with this project, like it was huge, not so many details. Here, we had a huge hole appearing here for 3 days or so, and it was so irritating. Because yeah, it appears with this parametrical, like complex curves, yeah, and high slopes when something is changing, like very quick, curvy. It starts to appear, and yeah, we were. I remember we had a week like, is the hurl is still there? Yeah. So you can.
But it's good. It's good. We're challenging some restrictions. So.
Yeah, but there are YouTube videos like, guys, just go into Blender and just, guys, you need to be patient, just feel it. But yeah, better to have a higher resolution model so that you can, I saw that you were sculpting it as well, yeah, in stories. Yeah, and if you want to sculpt it, guys, I didn't show you, yeah, because we're like have so many things to do, but yeah, you can change it right here. But when you start to change it, if you have these problems, they will appear more and more because it starts to
Yeah.
get sloppy. So yeah, if you want to play with it here, it's best to have like very high resolution model, play with it, and then optimize it for the final model.
Mm.
Very good.
And do you see my other email, my second and third email about the texture?
I suppose no. I haven't. Sorry, I just received lots of email just before the workshop. Okay, yeah, we can just discuss it right now. Sorry, I haven't read them. So maybe you can just tell me what problems or like.
Yeah, so if you scroll like down, you see the images here. So I'm comparing their example and I'm comparing ours, but ours, look how smooth theirs looks. Ours looks a little rough and like it doesn't look soft. So I'm wondering if it's because of the intense shadow or the texture. I'm not sure. But they
First,
even yeah.
yeah, first we have those. These come from this optimization thing. Yeah. So if we have very high resolution render, it would be more soft. We won't have those edges first, and also these pixels are there because the resolution is not high, so it's just making a low quality image for the texture right now because I was just checking. Yeah, and also, yeah, I just didn't check it yesterday. I want to check if it opens the same way on a mobile phone because I'm not sure that they bake the model in this code. So, example, I just want to get that link. Yeah, I have made something like that. Like for example, I have um, an avatar made roughly like that, and it is shiny because the image is not baked. It's just a texture uploaded to model, and it is shiny because it receives this light, this avatar. But yeah, but it appears flat. So we just check how it works on our mobiles. I just want to check this one. Yeah, so while I'm checking, we can just discuss further, like what other questions. So the answer is that depends on our resolution. And also, I think we can just add some like the textures, their gradient here. We need to work with the materials and also with the light so that it is more crispy as an outcome. I'll just put this link to Discord so that I open it on my phone quickly. Oh, sorry, it's Nana. Sorry, Nana. One sec. Here. I think we can, like, we will be able to figure out how to make these crispy things, but I'm still learning actually. Also, like, still testing how to make things like that. So, okay. And do you have other questions just to discuss right now while I'm checking?
Yeah, I saw the pink model and I think you were trying to make a transparent one on Hubs. But I'm wondering if we don't need, like, I added a link to a bunch of textures that kind of look like a pillow-like one. So,
Mhm.
oh yeah, this one, those links were to a discussion forum about the transparency. And yeah, for this example, if you see, I think this will help Olivia's one, because if you see, they achieved transparency somehow with the domes, the blue domes here.
Yeah, this example is, yeah, this transparency is the way that I showed it, Olivia. So if you have this one, yeah, this is cool example. Yeah, I think it is made the same way. So I just opened it on mobile. Yeah, and I think they didn't bake it. They just exported it with a texture on, because I don't know. It doesn't show. You can check on your mobile. But yeah, this is one way to, we can experiment with that as well. So it's not shiny, but it doesn't appear to be flat because it has textures on it. So if it's not white, as in your example, we tried to open it with whitish, not baked model, yeah, and it appeared flat because it didn't have texture at all. But this thing doesn't appear to be flat because
Texture.
it is, yeah, the texture, it is textured. So we can just try to do this way as well, yeah.
Yeah,
Not
I'm
baking.
I'm
So
thinking.
it looks pretty on a laptop. It looks not so pretty on mobile, but it works. And yeah, this is one of the ways to do that, so that laptop looks cool. But in VR, it still won't be so shiny. So this thing, if we open it on our mobiles, I think it won't be shiny as well. So this shininess, it comes from lighting that doesn't work on mobile and in VR, I suppose. I will try to open this in glasses as well, so that I'm sure that this works the way I suppose.
Yeah, and so far I have not seen an example that has transparency and shadows baked. So I think you have to choose one or the other.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just you see it. So it's not shiny; it's just flat, and it appears like it doesn't look transparent on my mobile. And those things, like like those bluish, they look transparent, but they look as like not so not sweet enough here and there as well. So I think that yeah, we can just check the way to make this way so that they're shiny on laptop but not shiny on, yeah, I'll just try it.
Yeah, and I think like for my example, it doesn't need to be like glass or shiny. It can just be a good texture that's like purplish or glowy gradient.
Yeah, and also we will get rid of those edges. Yeah, where is your mail? These edges. So if we just put a texture image to, I suppose I can show you. If we don't do like that, but just, for example, export it this way. Sorry, 1 second. This way, so we don't bake the image. We just bake the texture. I suppose it will work. We can just check very quick. And we can like go further and check it more if we are not good now. Select objects. So we put it here. It's just complex. 1 second. I go to Spoke. Yeah, this transparency. Yeah, it doesn't look sweet.
Good. Yeah.
So Spoke. Project. Done. I saved it, so we go to our folder. Workshop. This one. I wonder if it will work right, because yeah, it would save our time. And for these complex textures, like when you have a white box, it doesn't work well when it's white or even like bluish. But when you have this complex structure, yeah, it may work the way that we like it.
So right now we just put the texture and without baking any shadows or anything.
Oh, yeah, it does look. So I'll just figure out how to make it the way that we discussed. Because, yeah, I had this avatar made for the seal space. Yeah, it's just, it has, we'll try to do this. I suppose it is whitish here because there are some properties that are not properly interpreted by Hubs. But if we have simple thing like this, we have this texture, this gradient texture applied to just base map, just base color, and it is spectacular and like this. So if I export this to the model, I think it performs the way that we want. So we just need to figure out what gives this bug, and we are good with this. Avatars test.
Or maybe like the preview is not showing it, but if you put it in the space, it'll show.
No, if it's white, it's white. Yeah.
Why?
I know that for sure.
Experience.
Avatars test. Here. I'll just 1 second more, and yeah, I think we need to go on. Yeah, so it appears the way, and here we are. And if we change the light, for example, yeah, it starts to be like that. So it, but still it looks this way on mobiles because it has this gradient texture and it is recognizable, although it is it doesn't have baked map. This is the thing that I'm trying to explain. And yeah, maybe this is the thing that we can just apply beautiful texture like this thing on your sculpture, and I think it will work all right. I'll just check now how this thing looks, but from from my experience, it was okay. It was good, and we can just play a little bit more to receive the results that were like, okay, it's heavy. So, other questions so that we're on time? And do you have like other problems or questions with your
Oh,
work?
with the model, I think it's good right now.
Okay, great. So we just, oh, that's old. So I think, we're here, I think, yeah. So I'm just getting out from the stuff that, so, so other, all the things are good then, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'll just show we'll show you and other guys how to make stuff like that. So I'll just check if it works, and we will. I'll show you like a screenshot or how you can do things like that.
All right.
Yeah, there are double models, so it's heavy. Not a good way to test things. Okay, so then while it's uploading, we can just check other guys so that we are good on time. So Nana, you wrote me, are you here? No yet. Okay, then we can go with Olivia or... So I think, yeah, Olivia, you're here, right?
Yeah, but I'm a bit behind. So I mean, I haven't baked it yet. But I've been trying out materials and how to do glass, which kind of worked until one point when it turned into something that's reflecting everything instead of being transparent.
I can just, you're working in a Blender with the transparency, right?
Yeah. I mean, I can show you what's happening if that helps.
Sure, I just stopped sharing and you can start sharing.
It says I can't. You have to let me.
Sorry.
It says it's disabled.
Yeah, 1 sec. Multiple, yeah. So you can try one more time.
Okay. Can you see it?
Yep.
So basically, it's sort of transparent. And I did something like I saw a tutorial and it said something about face orientation to get it right for water or transparent textures. And I kind of inverted the faces up to the point that some of them are black, so that's great. And then these faces used to be like actually transparent, but now they're sort of like glass, and I don't know why. Yeah.
So yeah, first you need to check your normals. I think they're randomly outside and inside. And yeah, to do that, you can go to UV editing space workspace. It's yeah. So you have this model. You just all the elements now are separated, right? You have different. So we can just learn on one of them, and then actually, I suppose you can join all the elements that are making it like all the skin elements, so that the roof is one object. So it will make it like simpler to work with them. But for now, you can just check one. Press tab. Just edit mode. Yeah, go to those spheres upside, those two spheres on the right. on the right,
Which one?
on the
Oh.
left, yeah, here. And see, you have normals on the bottom of this menu. Yeah, you just need to click, I think the third one with vertex, yeah, and check the size. So you see this one, I think it is proper, but you can increase the size so that you see. So when you have those little things upwards, so it is an outside element. So it's good for your outside scene. And when the other way, also, as I see, you have many polygons here. Yeah, this is the way to check them. I see you have lots of polygons here. And you can maybe optimize them with decimate filter then, afterwards, like with planar filter, so that all the elements that are on the same plane don't like becomes one polygon.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, if you need to just make it inside, for example, you can press A when in edit mode. So if you press A, they're all, yeah, selected. Go to mesh menu. Yes. And here we have normals, flip, either flip or recalculate inside, outside, if you have many of them, and they're like, some are flipped here, some are there.
Yeah.
So this is the way to deal with it. Maybe you can flip them while they're separated, and then you can just join them all. I can show you how to join them in one object so that you don't need to work with each of them all the time. It would be irritating while you're baking or just working further. If you go to layout workspace, so not editing, layout. This is shading.
Yeah.
Just check other thing. Okay, so you just select, for example, 2 or 3 of them. Now they, like the elements that would have the same texture, for example, or just the elements that are the roof. So you just press J, like join.
Okay.
I think, no, sorry. I need to, common J. It's just,
Yeah.
you know?
Mhm.
Yeah, this way. So you
Yeah.
join the elements that perform the same function or have the same texture. So when you work with them further, you don't need to like apply material to each of them or work with each of them. You just have to work with the whole group of models.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, objects. And also, yeah, as I saw, you don't have light in your scene right now, yeah. So when you are in shading mode, you have one.
I have the sun right now.
And how, what is its intensity? Maybe I just wonder why in shading mode it appears so black. So yeah, if you go here, it's okay. But if you check shading mode, not those spheres, not this one, but the next.
Oh, okay.
It still appears.
It just takes a bit of time to actually render it. Because I have
it's too complex right now.
It's I put this background in, like the HDRI, I don't know how to call it, thing, so I can see how it works. I had this problem with the roof. I think it's reflecting the sky too much, so it's like glass.
Yeah, you can go to the shading workspace and just check.
This is what I did for it.
You need to put roughness higher It's 0 now. So if the roughness goes for,
no.
yeah, how so the element starts to be less specular with the roughness. So you just need to work with that, because yeah, when we have this strong sun, all the elements that are specular and look upwards, they're just too shiny. Yeah, but also for this transparent thing, I just dropped you yesterday this issue. I dropped you yesterday this Discord
Yeah, I'll check.
messages. I was just checking how it works in hubs, and yeah, there are two ways. Either it is like beautifully textured but not transparent,
Yeah.
or it appears the way that we saw right now in the example that Zara found.
Yeah.
So they're transparent, but they're like not cool. Yeah, this is the problem. But I think if you receive some like beautiful results, maybe it's better to have them textured, but
Yeah.
not transparent.
I mean, I can try both ways.
Mhm. It's just when you're checking checking this, when you're testing things, I suppose you don't need to invest too much time to have like perfect result from this material, but you can't use use it further. It's good to learn these things, but yeah, to have this final result, you need to have like quick tests first, like what you can do actually with that software, like with Poke, and then you invest time in making it perfect. So just in case you don't have enough time to have some result till the 2nd of July, it's better to have some tests first, and then you're good. And afterwards, you can update the model and make it like crispier.
Yeah.
Also, for your project, I was wondering, like, we have two ways to look at this scene, from inside and from outside, right? So the user goes inside, outside. So the thing is, when we bake the skin, like the walls, the roof, we see either bake for the outside scene or the inside scene. So if, for example, if we want to have a house that has red walls outside and white wall inside, we need to have two walls actually. So one is rendered and performs for the interior scene. The second performs, like the red one, performs for the exterior. And this is the thing, we either can render your elements, and if we're happy how they look from inside and outside, we are good. Otherwise, we need, on the thing, we need to check, like, if we want them to be calculated for the outside scene or for the inside scene. I suppose for the outside is better. Otherwise, we need to make a shell, like with two walls. I've made it for the seal gallery, this mushroom thing. It has this outside gradient wall, and inside it has a small black room that is like another model inside this shell. This how the things work when you have both views from outside and inside. You just need to like decide and check. I think the way to work with your model, by the way, it's beautiful. It's just, well, speaking to it, look at it, it's beautiful. So I think you can, for your project right now, you can just calculate them for the outside, and they will look the same way from inside, and I think it would be good. just we will try this version first before we go with inside walls. I think that they like don't need to use them in this project.
Okay.
It's like
Yeah.
a tent actually.
Yeah,
Tent
no.
has one surface, so
Yeah.
we don't need to make an inner tent.
Just-
Okay, great. So you need to deal with this technical stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Today, do you have time to make it today?
Yeah. Sorry about yesterday. We had some lectures about next year's modules, as I emailed you, and it was a whole day because you're a bit disorganized. It was like 5 lectures in a day, so it was a bit crazy. Sorry about it.
No, it's okay. I just realized that everyone is emailing me, and Vadim, actually, my partner, is also running a workshop, and everyone says, like, why do we making workshops while finals? People can't manage everything. It's obvious. So it's okay. It's just don't mind. I would be happy to make some result like this final room. And I would help you guys during these days. And I think maybe if you want to upgrade the model, and I will just answer all questions, and we can have these final links, I think during 1 week, for example. But I want to make some like project, these placeholders, and just a project we are happy with till the 2nd. So we have our final images and things that we can show for the outside for the whole project.
Yeah. No, I have time. Like, I don't think.
Great.
Yeah, I don't have anything
I'll
else.
just answer your questions so that you are good with this thing. But yeah, I see that you already remember how to move inside Blender. That's cool.
Yeah.
So great.
There's only one thing left. I think I tried to make water, and it's, again, I think it's just the faces, the normals or something, because it's black right now. The material out. Yeah.
Yeah, for water, actually, I just dropped you from one of the first days. There is a GLB element for water.
Oh, okay.
I think we can just check how it works, because we can even make it with this watery surface, and there were reflections on it, at least on laptop. So yeah, we can check that. I think we can download it and edit it. Yeah, I'll just write water thing. And then we can decide what to do, because if we render it in Blender, it won't appear the same way. So it would be not transparent, but like beautiful, or it would be transparent but not cool enough. So we just as like with this transparent roof, we need to check what's the best way. And I thought personally that water element that we found is good for this project. We just need to check how it works in this interior.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I just wrote myself this thing that I need to remember. Okay, great. Thank you, Olivia.
Thank you
for your work. Okay, so I think we can go to this project now, since we don't have all people. Yeah. Hey, Jinju. You're good. Oh, you made marble.
Hey.
Yeah.
I also have some question with that. Oh, so first is that I try to put my model in Moza Spoke, sorry, and but I don't know why the stair lost half of the stair lost in. First, I put that in the, I think it's called the GTUF viewer. How is that the you show us to check if our model is going well. So I put that in that, but when I put a model in that, I found that my star lost something. But I am sure I choose all the object to put that in the new model. And then another question is I try to bake that as the picture you see in, yeah, like that. But I found it still have lots of noise, and I'm sure it's the picture is good. The quality is good enough. So I don't know why. And the third question is I found that you can see I have lots of light in the model I put, but it all lost in the spoke.
render.
So I don't know. Yeah.
Well, but
I don't know
model,
why. Pardon?
It is lost in Spoke with the baked model, or just when you export it as GLB?
When I think when I export it in GLB, so I need to bake it, and then
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
okay,
you need to bake the light so that it influences the way that model looks. Otherwise, you won't have like the lights from Blender. The elements, they don't go to Spoke at all. You just export geometry. And yeah, if you have lights, so like cool lights in Blender, they won't go to Spoke as elements and won't influence your scene there. Did I answer your question, or I misunderstood this?
Yes, you answered the question, but maybe I need to check how to bake that, because I forgot where to bake the model. Maybe I need to check the video you showed us yesterday, right?
Yeah, you just need to go through these steps with your model.
Okay.
Just, to receive export selected model I just forgot where I get it. To receive something like this, when your shadows are baked and the light is influenced by your light, or model is influenced by your light, you need to bake textures for each of the elements, and then they would look similar to these. But of course, like, you know, there is it doesn't always transmit, like you have something beautiful in Blender and you go to Spoke and it looks the same. You need to test how it looks and just change slightly the parameters so it looks good in Spoke as well. Yeah, but just to try to start with something simple like this round element, or like a cube, maybe just roof, to understand the workflow, just to test how it works for you, this thing. And yeah, actually you will need to make the whole thing with baked textures, the lesson that we had yesterday. Okay. I think
sorry, I just quit the Zoom just now. Did I say that? So I think I lose some part. Sorry
Uh-huh.
for
How
that.
much? 30 seconds or more.
I think just maybe 3 minutes ago, I didn't hear what you say.
Okay, so I just said that you need to start to check the workflow and
Yeah.
bake some simple element, and
Yeah.
then you need to go with the whole model to bake textures for all elements so that they look this way. And this is the way to put it to Spoke, just like crispy as you have it here. It's beautiful, really. And yeah, I also said that when you baking it, it doesn't always appear the same way in Spoke, like very cool,
Yeah.
bright or not bright. For example, so you need just to check the parameters so it looks good in Spoke. And also for your model and for other models, guys, I just I think I didn't pay attention to that, your attention to that. But if you have some elements like that are not, that do not appear in the scene, for example, they're underground or they're like off the user's view, you can just get rid of them, or you can you may not render them, for example, so that you save your time and you save memory, because all these elements that have textures, they weight more than just simple geometry. So just check if you have everything you need, and get rid of some maybe stuff that you don't need, because for example, even in Zara's project, we have some stuff underneath the surface. So if we don't need it, actually we can delete it, because it will make like less polygons for the model if we have 500,000. So we can have, for example, 450 and it would work better. But this is like optimization point of view. You just can remember about it and don't render something that you don't see while you're in Spoke, like while the user is going around. Also, yeah, you had some questions that I didn't answer for this project. What is the story with stairs? You just have them in Blender, but you don't have them in Spoke, right?
Yeah, also in the GLTF viewer,
Mm-hmm.
they both disappeared.
The whole element, or as
Half of the stairs.
half? Maybe maybe you have some modifier or influencing the model. First,
Cause I use the architecture. You told me to make the stairs, and it just I didn't change anything of the stairs, so it should be a whole thing, but it should not be divided into parts in Blender. But so I don't know why it's shows.
Did you convert it to mesh? Afterwards, you produced it with the add-on. It may come from that part. If you don't convert it to mesh, it could be like still an element from add-on, and it could perform differently than it appears to be in Blender, because in Blender it is like this add-on influences the way that it is shown. So you just need to convert it to mesh. I'll just show you example.
Yeah.
Oh, open this thing. I just wanted to open your file so that we're
Yeah.
on the same page. Oh, we have it here. Okay, for example, this thing, for example, is converted to, oh, no. You need to do this way, convert to mesh. And yeah, I don't know what it shows, but yeah, I converted to mesh, and I think it appears this way in Spoke, and we don't have bugs. But yeah, if you add new element with this, so we have a new very small stairs. So where is it? It's just hidden. So we have stairs that made with Archbox. We can influence the way that it looks with this menu. Sorry, it's here. So we're not confused. It's here, yeah. We can influence the way that it looks, this way, that way, like this thing. And then when we are good and everything is okay, we convert it to mesh, and it starts to be mesh. And if we press tab, for example, we can just sorry, still I just need to check why object. One sec, just check, because I thought I did it that way and it worked, but it appears as though Archbox still influenced it. So yeah, I will check what's going on. I think if that stairs is made with Archbox, I think it is, yeah, it influences the way that it is exported. So I'll just find a way to export it properly. And I will write you or show you the way that we need to do it. Okay. I just don't see like why it performs this way right now. And I need to check the answer. Because with the text, for example, we don't have this, when we convert it to mesh, it just works properly, and this thing doesn't. I'll check. I think the answer is like simple, but we need to Google it a little bit. Okay, and did you have other questions? I just
think
sorry, I don't remember.
for now, it's no. I still need to push the program, and yeah, and I try to find some material today, but I'm not very feel good with that, so I maybe need to change more material. And also I'm going to make the mountain as I said yesterday. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But for now, I don't have more question right now.
Okay, great, thank you. So if you have issues with baking, just don't hesitate. Like you can drop me a file, and I can just
also can you tell me that why there's still lots of noise on the building? Is that because of the material or just because of the setting of of the
You
render.
you see the noise in the preview when you look from here. Yeah.
Yeah, but the picture is what I after my baking.
You bake. As I understood, you haven't baked this thing. Yeah, you just looking at it this way. You adjusted materials, but didn't bake it, right?
No, that the picture is already have been baked.
You rendered it, with camera or no?
I ran them with the camera.
With a camera.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, yeah, then I need to check because I thought that you just made it that way. So I think I will quickly show how to render things so that we're all good with this. I didn't show you because actually during this work we don't need it. But if you want to render, and it would be good to render your previews so that we can show them as sketches and show them as an output of our workshop as well. So if we add new camera, where is it? Just a second, it was here. And where is it? Camera. I'm in edit mode, so I don't see it. Okay, add camera. You can say that I want to look, I want my camera to be from this point of view. And you just go to, you select it this way, yeah, and go to view, align view, align active camera to this view, and you see,
Yeah. I did that.
Great. So you just, for example, I don't have time to remake it. So just, you have this camera. Maybe you have this noise coming from here. You can just make it twice better, this render stuff. Also, you can check denoise so that it denoises automatically your render. Then we go to resolution. This is high, but just check.
I also checked that.
Okay, and then I think we are good. If I don't lost anything, I will just check if I said it right. Oh, sorry, layout. Then we go to render image. Yeah, you did this way.
Yeah.
And it appeared to be noisy, and the texture that you applied to it was not like high resolution or not, or like this marble thing. Yeah, it feels like it's small resolution. No, you can just drop me a file and I'll check what's the problem.
Yes.
Yeah, but still, yeah, I have noise here. Do you have this like quality and you're not happy with it, yeah?
I think I have those too.
Because it's soft, but not like super denoise. Yeah, maybe you just have to put this denoise thing, because you see, this is the first render, and then this thing is denoised, like he's making the tiles denoise, and they look better.
Okay.
Just check denoiser first.
Okay, I will try it again.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
perfecting yourself during this workshop. You work so hard. I really like this stuff. You're
Thank
amazing.
you. Thank you for all the answer.
Thank you. Okay, great, guys. So we are 1 hour. We spent 1 hour already. So do we have other participants that want to show or discuss the projects? I'm not sure who is Asus in our Zoom call, but I haven't heard anything from Asus yet. So already, also, Beksha wrote me yesterday, and she has some beautiful sketches. So I was happy with that. I just wanted to drop them here so we all know that we have some other works here. So yeah, she just dropped me this, and she already made a Rhino file. And as I understood, she's just working during our workshops, so she can't participate. Oh, I already have them saved. I'll just put it there on our Canvas, and then we will go on with our lecture because we have 1 hour to go. And I was just, oh, sorry, Nana, but she's not here. Okay, then. So with Nana, a little bit later, I will show you on her project how to make animations. So first thing, yeah, I just remember I wrote this thing, what we want to prepare for the 2nd of July. And I just realized I didn't write sketches and renders. Like that. Because actually I always use renders as some way to present my work, because it doesn't always look the way that I imagine it in Spoke. And sometimes some details, I just want to share them via renders, just to give the proper impression of the work. So I just love renders accompanying that like go with the Hubs project. And if you have those beautiful things, like almost all of you have some beautiful renders, I think we will use them as a final output as well, so that they are the sketches, like the sketches as drawings as well, but renders are the sketches of our Hubs model. Sketches, drawings, you all have them as well. So it's good to have them. And I think for the final presentation, yeah, so we have like that. I think would be good to have this. I will prepare blank canvases. So we put on the canvas a link to the room like that. Its name, you need to define its title, and it's better to have it written in the name of the room like that. When you put some a link to a random room, it appears this way, and you know what its name. Also, maybe you want to put this 3D text or some text inside, and it's good to have your name there. if you have some text or some ways like text accompany that accompany the whole thing, you may want to put it inside, or you can also put it on the canvas so that we figure out how to put it in your room. And today I will today today I will show you how to make a customized avatar, and you can play with it as well. I was just playing with it for 30 minutes. And yeah, it's cool to have your own avatar. You can go with it to all the rooms and all digital events in hubs. Yeah, so this is what we have to do until the 2nd of July. And I suppose later on we can work further if you like your project and you want to put it in your portfolio and like to make some stuff further. You will be able to ask me questions, and I will update your link afterwards. You can update your models as well, so that after the 2nd of July, I think we will make this, we'll publish this, I hope I would have time to make this lobby and publish it and have all the links there and description of the workshop. And in this lobby, I will able to update your links so that you are good with, like you're happy with the project you show to everyone. This is it. This is the things that we need to do until Friday. Yeah. For the time, we have not all participants here, but yeah, I just wrote yesterday if 15 p.m. is okay, but yeah, 3 p.m. is okay, but yeah, we can make it later, even like at Moscow time, night. So we just discuss what time is better, and you can just write me via email or in Discord as well. So we're jumping into custom avatars right now. Are we good? Everything's good? Okay, so then creating custom avatars, there are two ways to do that. You can make something like this. Those are prepared models. They are animated, and they have a skin that you can influence. You can design their skin and influence the way that they appear. And we have this very useful page where everything is shown, how to go to this avatar menu and change the way that it appears. And you can just click this link and go there and read everything if you don't understand and from my words or just don't remember something. So here is the way to open the menu, because like I don't remember always how to do that, but so this is the first thing. You can, they have number of models, like 3 versions of avatars. They are animated and they look like that. You can make a skin for the boxy one or for this one, and it looks like that. You can download, I think, yeah, this one. Download a Photoshop file. This is Photoshop. If I download it, and I just already have done that, and go to Photoshop, I can just draw there all the skin stuff. Where is Photoshop? Avatars. like that. Like I don't want to replace it. So it looks like that. You can just draw on it and one sec. Yeah, this is it. It has all the layers, so they are separated in this file, and you can, and they are named, so you know what you're drawing. You can draw this whole thing. I just made it like quick way. I took all the layers and saved them as JPEG so that I just draw on everything and like that. And then you save this image as a JPEG and upload it in a menu that I will show you right now. And it influences how it looks. So to do that, we need to go to the room. I think we would go to a simpler room because this one is very heavy for testing. Back to projects. This one is light. Open. So while in the room, we have an avatar. And to change your avatar, you need to go to the menu, join room. This is not like very obvious. So you need to go to people. And here you have you, only me right now. So you just click on yourself and you can change an avatar. And you can also write your name. But if I change an avatar, so I have all those guys that I have already made, but you can create an avatar. It's in Russian, sorry. So you just click here. And here we go. We have those guys. You can check them like that. You can upload your base map that you made with Photoshop. If you wanted to make it with Photoshop, this one, base map. Why doesn't it change? Sorry, it changes. It should change like that. It was just downloading, I suppose. So you can do it like that, or you can go to this useful page. It's just gives you an opportunity to make it automatically and rotate it and see what's going on. Here they have this skin as well, and you just drop some images here. For example, I don't know, like that, for example. We just go wild. So you see how you influence, and you can just do something like that. Here, just here, and they have layers here, and you can make it smaller so that it is not on the whole skin but on part of the skin. So just almost like Photoshop, but not like so long way to go. And you export it as PNG, just like that. You need to name it if you have lots of them. And you upload it there on this thing. You just check if you made a skin for this guy and upload it like that. So you see the result and save it. And here we go. We have this guy. So I just use this avatar in my room, and to check how you look like, there is a way to place a camera and just, yeah, you see yourself and you can take a photo and make and share it with your friends. So here we go with our customized avatar. It's a little bit sad, but okay. So this is the first way. You can make a skin for these 3 types of avatars. You just go one more time, change avatar, create one. And if you click on this one and go to quilt, it will give you an opportunity to change, to make a skin for that one. So it works for all types. And what is good for those types, they are animated, so they just when they go around in the scene, they like change their like watch somewhere, like have their eyes blinking and everything. So if I just, you see, it's like I can see where I'm rotating my head. This is it. So the other way to make an avatar is to create your custom avatar with GLB file. As you see, this guide that created for the Seal gallery. So to make this thing, you need to go straight the same way, straight to that menu, change avatar, create one, and you can upload a GLB file. All you have to do is create this proper GLB that would work as an avatar. The thing is that it should be in the proper scale, and it shouldn't be too heavy, because if you upload a very heavy avatar and go with it to an event, it influences the performance, the way that everything works. So even for other users, so you can just make the whole scene too heavy if you have a heavy avatar. So for that one, I just show how I created that drop. Oh yeah, you see there is no noise. I think this is the noiser. It's just making everything better. Okay, so avatars. So we have this guy. We need to check if it's 1 meter or so, or a little bit bigger. When I was creating these avatars, I was just making random geometry, and when I uploaded it, it was like the whole scene was overloaded by this avatar. It was very huge. And but still it worked, it uploaded. So you want to be able to recognize it until you make a photo of yourself in your avatar. So just check the scale first, and then also you need to put it to the origin point. If it's not here, it's the same problem as with the models. It would have this point as a pivot, or a point from which it transforms it here. So when you upload something that is not in the center of the coordinates, you won't see it even from here. So you just need to check if it's here. To make that, if you have something random here, for example, and you don't know how, like, you don't want to drag it, you want to make it right in the center, you say origin to the center of the surface, so that it is here, this yellow dot, and then you can just put here, sorry, they're green, it is because, yeah, this thing is animated, but yeah, you just put it here, 0, 0, 0, and here we go, it's on place. it's not too big. So we go export it. It can have a skin baked as we prepare models for the whole scene, or it can have just a color. So this one is very simple, but it appears flat on mobile devices. So it doesn't look so cool on mobile. You can see just its edges, not the way that it is, like the structure. But still, you export GLP. Avatar include this one. Okay. So we go to our menu here, custom GLB, and choose this test avatar. This thing is animated, but it won't influence how the avatar looks. It's not animated. So it looks cool in the light on the laptop, but yeah, it's not. It's flat on mobile. And we are saving it. And here we go. We can rename it so that not get confused. So many avatars here. We just go to edit and say opt, for example. And we just click here. And here we go. We are this avatar. Oh, sorry, not change, but except we are this avatar right now. You can also place your avatars in the scene, for example, so that the other users can use it. If anyone comes here, he can click use avatar and he can change his avatar to this one. And also while in Spoke, we can create an avatar in the scene so that it is always there. To do that, you need to create a link. Oh, sorry. You need to create a link element and put it where you want it to be, like that. And to have the link of the avatar, it's like tricky. You need to go to this menu, just right click on the avatar you need to use and copy its link address, like that. Then while in Spoke, you put your, some problems with display, you put it here, and when you upload the scene, it would have an avatar installed into the scene. The only thing that, sorry, I'll try to look at it. The only way the only thing that you need to know about this, they appear flat. So sometimes when you want to be something beautiful, with the way that we did it in this project, we just put 3D objects like that, these GLBs inside the scene. And then upwards, we just put small link to change avatar because they are flat. They appear to be flat, these avatar links. And if they are not like along, they are not standing along a wall, they don't look very cool, because when you go around, it's just a flat image. And cool way, one of the ways to do it is just put a sculpture of your avatar and then to put a link to it that way or another. I think this is it. I'll just check what's wrong with this thing. It's okay. Oh, no. Oh. I don't know why the display is black, but I see. Let's just check. Okay, so this is the avatar. Then, guys, I would show you how. Where is it? I suppose it's very small because the scene is very big. Ah, here it is. This is why we need to check the scale, and like maybe the scene should be reduced in size as we discussed. Yeah, this is the old version because people will appear to be like that in the scene, so the avatars would be really small in comparison to these things. So this is the avatar. It is always here. It is installed. Yeah, but the thing is, it looks this way when you go around. That's why we put a 3D model of it. And yeah, everyone who comes here can use your avatar. And that works cool for some events, for example, when you invite people and they look randomly, and then they all can wear an avatar that is designed for the scene and for the event. This is cool. So, okay, here we go. And now for the animation, I just wanted to show you guys that you can make an animated models. So here we go. Are we good? Do we have questions about avatar? Okay, so I suppose we don't have. Okay, animation. The thing about animation is you need to export your GLB model with animated preferences, and that way, if you open it in Spoke and just click use model animation, it will work in your scene. And to make an animation in Blender, I just will show you some simple stuff because for animation, like it is better to watch a tutorial than me trying to perform something. So the simplest way to do that, we have this little guy. He is rotating that way. Yeah. There is even animation workspace in Blender where you can check how it looks. So for animation, I'll just need to this object. Yeah, you need to click on it so that it is selected. Then we have its points shown. So if we would do it from the starts, delete keyframes. For example, we wanted to rotate during these keyframes. You can check how quick it is with the GLB viewer, or just there is always, I suppose, not keyframes but timeline in Blender, but I won't show how to open it. You can just Google it, I think. So first of all, we say we want the object to rotate. It's strange. We need to make it like that. Also, guys, there is useful stuff when you modify objects, and sometimes they work weird. you need to say that it is always scale, the scale is always 1, 1, 1, so that it performs properly while modifying. For example, if you arrow it, like make duplications, they could perform weird with this wrong scale. You press Command A in Mac, or I suppose Shift A, and you can apply scale to the object. So it is 1, 1, 1 now, so it is proper. The previous version could be weird for some transformations. So if we want to our object to rotate, for example, we say 0 now, and then at the end, so we have M start at 1 and at 250. So at 250, we want it to be 360 degrees. And we need to save the frame. So you see it is animated. Yeah, and also for this thing, there is interpolation mode. You need to see that it is linear or no, constant, I think. So that when you make an animation that is like should be looped, there are some modes in Blender, I think Bezier, that makes it like start move softly, then rotate, and then softly stop. If we don't need it for the loop animation because it will appear like not proper way, we need to check this thing. I don't remember if this thing is the right way, but we will check right now. So we have this object animated now, and we export it as a GLB, include selected object. The thing that we need to check that the animation here is selected so that it has an information on how it is animated. So we export it and go to Spoke. One more time, projects. So I need something simple, but not this one. Okay. We just drop it as usual model. Avatars. Animated. Strange. This one is rotating and this one is not. Just check. The other way to check, like straightforward. If we have GLTF Euro. I think we didn't manage to. Yeah. Okay, there is a problem. Okay, guys, I'm sorry, but I think I've missed something. There is an animation here, but still it's not animated. I'll just check how it works here. Okay, so I suppose I need to look one more time through these animation tutorials for Blender. And I'll put some in our canvas. Yeah, if the object is animated, then we have we have an opportunity to import it to Spoke. I'll just check why it doesn't work. So I'll just show you on another example how it should work in Spoke. And I will find this problem and write you later why it didn't work right now. Save and publish. There is some simple thing that I've missed during the workshop. I think like my attention is not full enough. I just need to check, but I don't want to invest our time to find this bug. So we have this updated, and we open it, and I think I just wanted to show how to animate things, because we can use animation, for example, in this project. We can make these islands a little bit like flying around, not too much, but like softly. And also I saw a model like this, for example, in this project, and we can make it rotating as well if you want to. And in Olivia's project, as I remember, there is water going from upwards from the roof. So maybe we can check if it should be particles or something animated, like very small things. We can just play with it. So I think the animation is useful for our projects, and I will just put tutorial on how to do it properly. Not the way that I did it right now. And just see the stuff. I don't do it like so frequently that I see the bug, but you know, it's manageable to animate something very simple. The only thing about animation, it is better to animate something like very light, because it is consuming for our scene. Yeah, you see this thing is animated. So this thing is working, although I can't remake it right now. Okay, and yeah, it consumes memory. So if something simple is animated, it is good. But if we animate some heavy stuff, it can be too heavy for Mozilla Hubs to manage it. So it's better to think about animation at this point, like something very simple but useful. For example, in this project, I just animated those little guys very softly, like they were just moving very slightly, but it made an effect that you are just surrounded by something flying. It's not so recognizable, but maybe it gives this feeling, maybe not. So I think that's all for Spoke editing assets. I just wanted not to forget to show you how to put links. For the links tool, link tool in Spoke, it's also you can put a link to, for example, a room. So if you just put a link and say, I want everyone to come to another room, you just put its copy its link and paste it there. So like that. You can, oh, sorry, no, it's name. Here we have the URL, like that. And also you can influence how big it is and how it appears. So just like that. But the only thing, it's better to put it along a wall as similar to Avatar because it is flat, and the preview is could appear weird. So you just look at it and play with it a little bit, but you don't see how it looks like in Spoke. You just see it in the scene. So you just need to upload and look how it looks like. Yeah, and also I didn't show you guys, there are some other tools in Spoke that you can use in your final room. We'll just check the link. Mhm. For example, there are waypoints. This is a way to teleport to some point. If you have waypoints, your user, just the people who come to your room, just press space button and they see where they can teleport. That way you can, for example, make something like not reachable by feet, but they can just quickly jump back and forth. And also there is this spawner tool that we wanted to use with Nana for coins in Dante. When you have an object that could be duplicated by the user and they can just create numerous. And also, yeah, we can see there is simple water and we can check it for Olivia's project. I haven't used it yet, so I didn't remember that it is right here. We can just check. Yeah, like that. But can it be round? I'm not sure.
I tried using it. Well, not a lot, to be honest. So, but yeah, I had the same problem that it's not round. So,
But you can put it a little bit like
Yeah.
down, so
yeah, I can try
it's
that.
blocked by the building, and you can influence. Yeah, its color. So
And the
maybe
opacity.
you can use this
Yeah.
opacity. Oh, it has opacity.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, this is good.
yeah, I think like at the moment,
Mhm.
from technical point of view, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, good. So I just found it. And also, yeah, you can install Media Frame. This is something that is useful for conference rooms, for example. You can just put some frame. People come to your room and just drop the images there, and they just installed in the place you designed them to be in, so that they're not like randomly put. And I used it in this room as well for this screen, so that people that come and show their presentations, there are like numerous events there, and different users come. They can just drop their presentations right here, so that it is always appeared the way that we designed it to. So do we have everything? Like, I haven't seen this tool, for example, before. It is something new. I just need to explore it. And yeah, so I think, yeah, everything is, all the rest is manageable. Like, if you want to experiment with it, you just need to read what's that. Like, they have a description right here, and just experiment with it. So if you have some questions about animation and the stuff that I told you about today, you can ask me right now, so that we are good in time and we are not too tired to work on our projects. So guys, are we good? What's on your mind? Everything is okay, yeah.
Yeah, I really like the avatar option. I think I'm gonna make my own, like a simple one.
That's cool. Yeah, for avatars, you can actually upload like very random stuff and play with it because, yeah, I uploaded some those for theater, Moscow theater. I uploaded just this triangle point cloud and made it an avatar, and it worked like cool because it was just like when people come into this structure made from triangles, this avatar, they just mimicry with this stuff. So it's very useful to make, if you are making an artwork, you can make something, an avatar as an artwork or as a sculpture. Also, these guys, they make beautiful avatars like that. You can just check how they look and how they perform. And yeah, it's a way to play around as well. So just check it if you would like to. Okay, so for animation, I would find the tutorial now for sure, just to check what was my mistake there. And I think all the rest is fine. So for the second, we discussed what we want to show. Are you okay with this task, guys? You think it's manageable? Like, no problem with this?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm fine.
Okay, great. So for the time and for the task, we can just discuss it in Discord. I think like for the time, it is, I need to read one more time our letter from future, that's what, from the workshop organizers, but I think like we need to produce some output or some images and videos, as I remember right, till the 4th or 5th of July. That is why I put our deadline here, because I also need some time to process the stuff and to produce the output myself. So this is the second. And yeah, as I told you, like you can connect me and to discuss and ask questions afterwards. And I think after the second, I will put an output and this lobby to our website and our Instagram and so on, and just put all the links there and we can update them. So feel free to ask me questions afterwards. Like everything is cool with that. So guys, I think we're done for today. Yeah. Thank you to those who have like have been to all the days. My motivation. So I'm happy that we have people who have made the whole journey with us. So I really hope we have all the links and all the stuff done by the second. And I will help you. If you need to, just drop me your files. I'm not like quite quickly have enough time to answer very quick with technical support, but I will try to manage my time. So thank you so much. And I hope on the second we would have something like a small party going from one room to another. And I think it would be fun. And if we have some avatars, it would be cool to have photos and even live streaming, so that we have like an image of an output of our workshop in some cool way. Thank you so much, guys. So don't hesitate to write me. I'm online. See you on the 2nd, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Have a nice day, guys.
You too.